roadside service, last mile delivery, ride share, food delivery. These are the hustlers and grinders on these Atlanta streets that answer the call. I'm Keith Ambersley, host of the ATL Roadwise podcast. The podcast is powered by Jib Roadside Assistance, Atlanta's 45-minute on-demand tow-hailing service platform. The ATL Roadwise podcast amplifies conversations at the intersection of transportation, safety, innovation, and gig services. Today, we're discussing the role health and wellness plays in supporting and protecting the people who power Atlanta's mobility economy. Our guests, Sonji Franklin, My Sunday Greens, an Atlanta business at the intersection of productivity and well-being in the city. Welcome.
Thank you, Keith. It's a pleasure to be here today.
So, to kick things off, My Sunday Greens, how did you get into this business?
So it's really interesting because I always cooked. In high school, I was in professional cooking classes. I actually cooked for the Mayor David Dinkins when I was in school. I had the honor of being selected by our chef at the school, and I was able to cook for him. But fast forward, I started cooking with my mom. She had a small catering company in New York City, and we did a lot of weddings. And so I was charged with running the kitchen, the whole operation, everything from getting the food, purchasing the food, cleaning, the meat. So I had a lot of background in food. And then, of course, when I moved to Charlotte, a friend of mine was trying to get her business into the Mint Museum and asked me to help her with getting that. So I have an extensive background in food and management in food as well.
Excellent, excellent. So what motivates you to get up, to push, and to grow in this business?
Well, it's a passion. It's something that I've been doing since I probably was a little girl. But food is second nature to me. So some people like to go shopping and buying clothes. I like to go get spices and different food items and different cuisines from around the world. So that is what really inspires me. But more importantly, food for me is something that I can kind of retire into, I can grow old in because, it's just natural for me. So it's not something that I have to try and readjust my life to do. It's something that just comes natural.
Okay, and you're speaking to the right person because I'm a foodie myself.
Yeah,
I love good food, trust me.
Awesome.
So road warriors, people that spend a lot of their time on the road, whether they be, last mile delivery, food delivery, roadside assistance, ride share, they often rely on fast food, okay, because it's quick and it's accessible. Some of the big concerns out there are, high sodium meals, sugary drinks, irregular eating schedules. Can you address, how would you speak to that from your perspective, from your company, My Sunday Greens?
Well, so for me, because I also have high cholesterol, so I have to watch what I'm taking in. And of course, diabetes and high blood pressure runs in my family. And I know for most folks that are on the road, fast food is just the easiest and most quickest, thing for them to purchase because it's affordable also. But I think that now as we're moving forward, people are more conscious about what they eat. There's a lot of different things out there that are fast food. You might have to go in and make your purchase, but I think there's a lot of selections for people that are really trying to improve their health. For me, when I'm on the road and I'm traveling, one of the things that I do is I go into Google and find out, what's in the area so that I can make more healthier choices.
Right.
Or the other option is to make your own food so that you don't have to make these purchases out on the road, right? And so if you're dedicated to staying heart healthy, and of course longevity is the thing that we're looking for, right? So, it's just mapping out where you are and finding where the healthy food choices are.
Right. And that's one of the things that we try to share with our viewers. and especially those that are hustling and grinding on Atlanta streets. We want you to keep doing what you're doing. And one of the things that, we think is really important is health and wellness and kind of eating, as well as you can, so that you could keep on earning and keep on producing. There are 7 well-known wellness habits for roadside drivers and gig workers. Number 1 is to hydrate before you get thirsty. 2, pack a driver fuel kit, with little snacks, whatever, you like. Sure. Number 3 is to stretch during stops. Number 4 is to protect your back when lifting. Number 5, take micro breaks. Number 6, manage stress with audio. And number 7 is maintain a constant sleep routine. So how can our viewers get in touch with My Sunday Greens?
So we do have a website. It's www.mysundayGreens.com. There is a box there that you can click on, and you can send me your comments or reviews, or if there's anything that you would like as far as maybe the greens or food, we will be able to answer your questions there directly.
Excellent. So do you deliver through any of the DoorDashes of the world, or how do you deliver?
So when you order directly from our website, we will deliver. There will be a text exchange. So immediately I will reach out to you and find out where your location is, and then we have a driver that will come to you and deliver. We don't use those because we use our own in-house delivery drivers. Okay. It just makes it better for us.
Okay. So what's your favorite item on the list of things that you put together for your customers? What's your favorite?
So for me, well, it's 2 things. Well, for me, of course, I love Southern cuisine, but mainly I love my Jamaican cuisine because that is my heritage. And so on any given Saturday, I might make kalaloo. I make ackee and saltfish with codfish fritters and things of that nature. And so I do try to infuse that Caribbean heritage into my food as far as the spices and the seasonings. And so I think that's what really makes a lot of my food different, because although we do international food, I do try to blend in that Caribbean flavor. And I think that's what people like, that little extra kick.
The spice.
Absolutely, yeah.
So can you give us some insight into, what are some of the items that are listed or available on My Sunday Greens before our viewers go and take a look at the website?
Okay. So My Sunday Greens really was, it's mainly the collard greens is what you're going to see. So it's to be a full-fledged product. However, if you want to have food delivery, I do food prep on the weekends. I can do that. And what I typically will do is send a menu to the person, and they can see what is on the menu for that particular week. And so, and whatever they ask for, I can pretty much, put something together. If you have specific food allergies, or you might have high blood pressure or diabetes, I do cater to folks that have health concerns.
Excellent. So is your operation 365 days? Is it continuous? Do you break for holidays?
We do take a break.
Okay.
We do take a break for Christmas.
Okay.
And I do try to give myself a little bit of a break so that, of course, you don't want burnout, but also to reconnect with myself. So for me, it's always going down to Miami or going out to Jamaica or somewhere is how I, recalibrate.
Okay, excellent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you, Keith,
for being on our podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, Sonji Franklin from My Sunday Greens. And, that's where I'm heading, I guess, in the next hour or 2 to get my greens for Sunday. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you. Pleasure.
Are we good? Mobility is the heartbeat of Atlanta, Georgia.